Get out. I'm gonna check my truck, make sure there's no leaks, and I'm gonna check my truck, make sure it's not leaning side to side where it's a low tire, a broken suspension, or an uneven load. And I'm gonna start out with my headlight assembly. I got my passenger and my driver headlight assembly. They're properly mounted and secured. Not been broke cracked. They're clean and clear, and they're used for high beams and low beams, and they are working properly. I got my signal lights properly mounted and secured. Not been broke cracked. They're amber in color, and they are used for signal lights, and they are working properly. They're amber in color, and they are working properly. Then I got my clearance lights properly mounted and secured. Not been broke cracked. All nuts and bolts are present and tight. They're amber in color, and they are used for clearance. Then we'll go to the side right here. Got my side marker light, properly mounted, secured, not been broke cracked. All nuts and bolts are present tight. It's amber in color, and it is used for turn signals and four-way flashers, and they are working properly. I'm gonna open up the hood. Open that three-corner contact. So I'm gonna start out with my coolant reservoir and my power steering reservoir. Properly mounted, secured, not been broke cracked. All nuts and bolts are all present and tight, and they are filled up to the operating level. And I see no leaks. And I got some caps that the caps are hand tight. And I got my coolant hoses and my power steering reservoir hose. They're properly mounted, secured with clamps on both ends. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cuts, no dry rods, and I see no leaks. And then I got my engine oil dipstick properly mounted, secured, not been broke cracked. All nuts and bolts are present and tight. And the way I would check it, I would take it out, wipe it off, put it back in, check it back out, make sure it's on operating level, and I see no leaks. Then I have my air lines properly mounted, my air hoses properly mounted, secured, not been broke cracked. No abrasions, no bubbles, no cuts, and no dry rods, and I hear no leaks. Then I got my gearbox properly mounted, secured, not been broke cracked. All nuts and bolts are present and tight. No illegal welds, and I see no leaks. And the hoses there, I see no leaks on them. I have my pitman arm, my drag link, my upper and lower control arm, and my tie rod. They're all properly mounted and secured, not been broke cracked. All nuts and castle nuts and cotter pins are all present and tight. No illegal welds. My tire, properly mounted and secured, not been broke cracked, no abrasions, no bubbles, no cuts, no dry rods, and I hear no leaks. And then I have my depth tread that is